Let's enjoy English school. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
Today is day 1 of our 2-day article called Wonderful Weddings Around the World.
那我们第一天，我们2天的文章哦。第一天，我们今天要讲的是才子佳人必看的各国婚礼习俗大全。
Now, as always, the best conversations happen off camera. So, Minnie, what was your question? What was your question you asked me?
I asked Chris, when was your wedding?
And my wedding was in June.
Me too! My wedding
my
was in June.
And what day was it?
On June 18th.
And mine too. No, wait, it's not. But it's the same month because June is a very popular time for weddings. But what's also special about your wedding?
My wedding is also my mom's birthday.
What else? Did you have a wedding?
No, I didn't have a big wedding. I just go to the household registration place and then 登记, that's it.
Me too. 我们不开玩笑, really. We just have these...
Two lazy people here. 懒惰的人。
对. We just到底我们结婚了好不好? Not us, but we just have the same kind of wedding because 太麻烦了, right?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Let's get into our paragraph, and when we come back, we're going to start. Let's go.
Wonderful weddings around the world. For many people around the world, June is the month for weddings. In most places, it's the start of summer, when the weather is nice but not too hot. For most weddings, the bride's and the groom's families get together to throw a party. Friends, relatives, and neighbors are invited to celebrate the new couple. However, besides the party, many different cultures have their own unique traditions. Typically, the groom is expected to ask the bride's father for permission to marry her. In Fiji, there's another unique part to this step, a whale's tooth. A tabua is a sperm whale's tooth presented to the father of the bride. However, tabuas aren't only for marriage. They can also be used for funerals, births, and apologies. In India, one wedding tradition, known as Juta Chupai, requires the bride's family to steal the groom's shoes. The bride also gets a mendi, a kind of temporary tattoo. Usually, this is painted on the bride by someone already in a successful marriage. Not only does the mendi look beautiful, but it's also believed to bring good luck.
All right, friends, it is time for Article 1, and we're on pages 26 and 27 in our magazine. Let's get started. For many people around the world, June is the month for weddings.
所以第一句就像我们刚刚我们两个人婚礼都在6月哦，所以第一句他就说，对世界上的许多人来说，6月呢，它是结婚的良辰吉时。
In most places, it's the start of summer when the weather is nice, but not too hot.
那在许多的地方呢，6月是初夏的时候，然后天气又很舒服，又不会太热。
That's right, except in Taiwan because it's almost always hot here.
Yes.
But where I am from, June is a very wonderful time for weather. It's the humidity, 潮湿 is very low. It feels really comfortable. So yeah, June are super popular months. But I think with recently our kind of COVID and our Backstreet Boys reunion tour, as we like to call it, and maybe there's less weddings recently.
对，近期因为 COVID 的关系，所以婚礼好像办得比较少哦。
Do you think less people are trying to get married because of COVID? Or maybe they're delaying?
Maybe they're delaying.
Yeah, I kind of, or I wonder if people are getting married like how you got married and how I got married. We just go register, just 报告
对，登记而已，然后就没有办婚礼。
What is the? How do you say that? When you go to the registration?
登记，
就是登记嘛，这样子。
登记结婚。
Oh, how? I learned some Chinese today. Thank you. Let's continue. For most weddings, the bride's and groom's families get together to throw a party.
那对多数的婚礼而言呢，新娘跟新郎的家庭会聚在一起 throw a party， 举办派对。我们用 throw 这个动词哦，超有趣。
Yeah, and when we're talking about party, these collocations, how we say them are important. We throw a party, we don't do a party. 而且如果你在派对的话, we say you are at a party, not in a party. In a party is wrong. Write it down, then cross it out.
所以对派对来讲，它会有它搭配的动词、搭配的介系词，用 throw、用 hold a party 也可以，但我们不用 do。然后我们会在一个派对当中，我们会用 at， 我们不用 in， 很重要，打叉叉。
If you play video games, maybe you play RPG video games. If you are in a party, 感觉到 you are a player in this game. 这个不是你在派对像一像 like we're singing and dancing 的那样子. It's a different thing here. In a party is like video games. At a party, this is like when we're having fun.
所以老师说用 in 的感觉是有点像是你在一个虚拟的空间
In a group, yeah, you're in a group.
或者是在一个群体里面
That's
所以
right.
意思上是不一样的。
Okay, another thing we want to look at is the word bride and groom. When you first get married, you are a husband and a wife, but we normally don't say that. We'll say the woman is the bride and the man is the groom. And then later, maybe 2 or 3 months, we'll say, you are the husband and wife.
所以通常新郎新娘，因为他们在结婚当天才结为连理，所以我们会有特别的字给这两个新人，我们就用 bride and groom。注意哦，是 groom G 哦，不是 broom B 哦。如果是 broom 的话，变成扫把了啊。
Now, we have a few words we need to know here. So, number 1, wedding. Of course, we know what a wedding is, but what does W-E-D mean?
Wed.
Yeah, so wed is actually a very, very, very old word that means to gamble.
Oh.
That's right, because when you divorce, 如果离婚的话, you have to give your wife a lot of stuff. It's a gamble. It is dangerous. Maybe if your husband is a bad person or he drinks too much, maybe 他就是超喜欢赌博. This is really bad for your family. To wed 就是非常古老. It means to gamble.
所以 wed 在最古老的英文里面是 gamble 赌博的意思，所以婚姻就像赌博，好像有点道理。
Now, here's a sadder one. What does bride mean? Bride is actually, can you guess?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
want to guess.
so bride is a really, really old word. 现在没有这样子说, but it means to brew, like meaning to cook.
所以 bride 这个字最原始的意思就是一个煮饭的意思。
Yeah,
所以你娶她新娘干嘛的？到你家煮饭。
When you make beer, you brew beer. B-R-E-W. And then lastly, what does groom mean? Well, groom actually means the young man that combs the horses, that takes care of the animals. And a groom today, because you kind of, like, we don't really have that relationship anymore. You can just think when you comb your hair, brush your teeth, shave, that is to groom.
所以 groom 呢也有那种梳理啊、打理的这种意思。所以以前老师有说，男生可能他们需要帮忙马匹、梳毛啊等等他们的工作。所以名称跟工作连接在一起的意思。
I guess so, because in the past, at least in the West, people did not take a shower every day. They almost never took showers. And so one of the few times you took a shower in your life, you took a bath, was before your wedding. So a man maybe didn't take a bath or a shower for 10 years, 15 years, they will take a shower and shave and cut their hair before they get married.
所以婚礼前才梳洗就对了。
Just like me.
Okay.
Let's continue here. Friends, relatives, and neighbors are invited to celebrate the new couple.
那你的 friends 朋友或者是你的 relative 这个字很重要，是亲戚和邻居呢会受邀庆祝这对新的家侣。
Let's say that word again. Relatives. That is a difficult word. Let's continue. However, besides the party, many different cultures have their own unique traditions.
那然而除了派对以外呢，众多不一样的文化，它都有他们很特别、很独特的习俗。
All right, let's take a quick break right here. And when we come back, we got paragraph 2. Hey everyone, welcome back to Enjoy English School. Hey Minnie, I have a fact for you.
Okay.
So 72% of Italian men say their kisses are a 9 out of 10. Agree or disagree?
Debatable.
他们好仔细呢 72% of Italian men, this is from Italy, say their kisses are a 9 out of 10.
Like comparing with who?
To, I mean, I guess the rest of the world, I guess?
So the boy kiss boys and be
No,
like...
no. Like, let's say you are a kisser. When you give a kiss, how good is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They say 9 out of 10. 72%.
I think they're just very confident.
Very confident. I feel like, Chris, how good of a kisser are you? Like, I think my wife would rather have my cats lick her than me kiss her.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm more like a big baby boy. Like, I'm not romantic, right?
所以意大利人说72%的人大概都觉得他们的接吻的功力很好，这样。
Yeah, like their kisses. Yeah, like they're really good kissers. I feel that's kind of too confident.
I'm thinking about those Italian that I have kissed.
10 out of 10? I don't know. Okay, let's go to paragraph 2 here. Typically, the groom, the husband, is expected to ask the bride's father for permission to marry her.
那通常呢，新郎呢被期望要向新娘的父亲请求说，我可不可以娶你老婆的这种许可。
Now be careful.
娶你的女儿啊，不是老婆。
Yeah. That's different.
Yeah.
So marry here is not like Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas is M-E-R-R-Y. This is M-A-R-R-Y, of course, but they look really similar, right? Merry Christmas here. It will be easy to remember. Now, your husband's name is David, right?
Yes.
Did he ask your dad?
They can communicate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad doesn't speak any English.
Maybe he doesn't want to speak English.
No, I don't think so.
不是那个李安有一部电影这样子，
没有啊。
他们要结婚 like 爸爸就是一直假装没怎么样，
没有，
然后突然
我爸爸是
他
真的不
很会说。
会。
Yeah. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I understand.
What movie is that?
I forgot. 哦，饮食男女。
Thank you. Thank you, Eric, our director.
迷
He
之
knows
音
it.
说饮食男女。
So yeah, maybe it's like that. My wife's father, he died a long time ago, sadly. But I'm very friendly with my wife's mom, and she was very happy to like let me marry her
Yeah,
daughter.
finally 脱手了。
Yeah, a little bit. She was very happy with me. She's always nice to me. Okay, let's continue here. In Fiji, there's another unique part to this step. A whale's tooth.
哦，所以在斐济呢，这个步骤还有另外一个很特殊的部分，就是一块金鱼的牙齿。
Okay, a tabua is a sperm whale's tooth presented to the father of the bride.
那刚刚老师讲那个很奇怪的发音，叫做
Tabua.
Yeah, tabua. Tabua 呢，它就是一个赠予新郎父亲的一块抹香鲸的牙齿，还一定要是抹香鲸的哦。
Now we can see it's in italics, 写梯子. This is not English. People will not understand this. We're only teaching you this word in the magazine to help you understand.
所以它是斜体字，所以就代表说它是外来语，所以 tabua 这个字你就把它想成是一个代名词吧。
Yeah, this is just a special thing. Just think of it like a magic lucky charm. But it was really serious. In Fiji, like when you died, they would bury your tabua with you. They would also strangle the wife after you. So they would like give you you die, the man dies, then they strangle your wife. They kill your wife and bury you and her and your tabua together.
Is that real?
Yes, I'm 100% serious.
Not now, right?
No, well, not now, but this like tradition. This is a tradition.
So
right?
like you have to make sure 你要确定说你比你老公死得更早，不然你老公如果死了，你就要跟他一起死。
对嘛. So
Oh my
you
God.
die, the man dies, so they'll take your tabua and give it to your dead body and then strangle your wife so another man can't marry her.
Okay. 恐怖情人。
Yes. Also, if you have a big fight, you give your tabua to someone to say like, hey, let's have peace. I will take your tabua, you take mine. The whale's tooth was very important.
所以金鱼的牙齿有很多的作用，我们下一句其实会讲到。
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I guess we do. I forgot about that. However, tabuas aren't only for marriage. They can also be used for funerals, births, and apologies. I forgot about we have that.
所以呢 tabua 呢，它不只是用来就在婚礼上使用而已哦，包含了我们所谓的丧礼啊、庆生啊，或者是你表达歉意 apologies 的时候都可以使用。
So what's a good apology gift in Taiwan? Like, I don't have a whale tooth to give someone.
I think we are too humble and too nice. We don't need to apology to someone.
My wife has said that a couple times. I feel really bad about something and I want to say sorry. She says, no, don't say sorry. That will make the Taiwanese person feel weird.
Yeah, 就会变得很尴尬。
Really, that's funny because I feel like, to me, to be an adult, to be a man, you want to accept your mistakes. Like, hey, 我犯错，我要接受这个，这个是我的错误，我要受道歉。And my wife says, no, don't do that.
就不同的教育方法。
Yeah, 没有错. It's just really different.
Yeah.
To me, for a Westerner, I think you want to teach your children to say sorry when they do the wrong thing. But 这个就是文化差异。
Like my parents have never say sorry to me.
Really?
Ever.
Really? I feel it's important for me. Wow, this is a really interesting, my wife, she's like, stop doing that.
爸妈是不会跟小孩道歉的。
Yeah, but 也是 yeah, 对小孩 yeah.
然后他们都会一直要求小孩道歉，so it's like 双重标准。
It's unfair, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for teaching me that.
problem.
I'm learning a lot today. Okay, with that, let's take another break. And when we come back, it's time for paragraph 3. Hey, we're back with more Enjoy English School. Minnie, I'm married, but I don't wear a ring.
I have rings.
You have a ring, so this is an interesting tradition. Now, why do we wear rings? Well, rings are actually really, really old. 我们 到 IG 的时候的那个还有代际子. And a lot of times there used to be keys on them. Because keys, like today, you can keep your house very safe. But in the past, it was very easy to open someone's house and steal a lot of things. That key on your ring was really important, and you would only give it to your wife or husband if you really trusted them.
所以以前的婚戒是戒指以外，还是钥匙，房子的钥匙。
Yeah. 房子还是 maybe in your house. There's a big box where all your expensive,
有点像宝藏箱。
That's right. That's exactly right. Like a treasure box or a safe, S-A-F-E, and that's the key to it. Now, today we have it. So, honestly, I can look and let's say woman Dan Senda. I can see Minnie's married. I should not talk to her, right? But in Taiwan, people don't usually wear rings. Is that correct?
Yeah.
When I go home and visit America, people think it's super strange that I don't wear a ring. They think I want to maybe like cheat on my wife.
Where's your ring then?
I bought a ring. My wife and I bought very cheap rings because we wanted to buy nicer rings, but we never found a nice ring. 好像我们的结婚戒指不到2000块。然后我们就是没有找到比较好的 and then we're like whatever.
随着时间结婚久了就觉得 whatever.
People know I'm married. They know she's married. Whatever. Okay, here we go. In India, one wedding tradition known as Juta Chupai requires the bride's family to steal the groom's shoes.
I like the way you read Juta Chupai.
I used to have an Indian neighbor, and I loved listening to his Indian. I
So
loved
this is
it.
how he
Juta Chupai. Yeah.
say that?
Well,
听起来
I
像
can't-
猪排。
不是猪排。
Made me a little hungry. 好，所以他说在印度呢有一个称作为藏鞋的婚礼习俗，那新娘的家庭呢必须偷走新郎的鞋子。
You can go on YouTube and search Juta Chupai, and there are millions of videos on this. Like, how do you get your husband out of his shoes? It's really funny. Yeah, and then the music is really happy too.
Yeah. It's always happy. Indian music is always so happy.
I guess they really like to take pictures too. So you just get exhausted by the end of the day. All right, let's continue. The bride also gets mendi, a kind of temporary tattoo.
那新娘呢，她也会纹上一个叫做曼海蒂，是一种暂时性的刺青。
I think usually people in the West, and like in Taiwan, they call it henna.
Yeah.
Henna. Yeah.
Henna.
Is that the same Chinese for this?
No, different. Henna, we also say, somebody also say henna.
Henna, sure. Yeah. Henna, henna. This is the same thing. It's a different name for the same thing. Probably if you search henna, you'll know what this is. It's really quite beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it's like a cool tattoo.
And it lasts for like a week and you can get a new one.
Do you just wash it off? Or it just gets, it fades, F-A-D-E. It gets light and light and light.
它会慢慢的褪色。
I would get like a temporary tattoo that I could have for a year. Do you have tattoos?
I don't.
You don't? Me neither. I don't either.
I'm a good girl.
My wife wanted tattoos and I said, no.
Oh, this is a story. My tattoo friend actually told me, like, have you ever seen a Lamborghini with a bumper sticker? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a Lamborghini. Okay.
I'm not a Lamborghini, but I feel like if I got a tattoo, I couldn't live with it forever.
Okay, you can get a Pikachu or like a Mario.
Oh, that's what I thought, but then like people are like, why are you 40 with the Mario tattoo? Okay, let's continue. We're almost out of time. Okay. Usually this is painted on the bride by someone already in a successful marriage.
所以有一个传承的概念。他说，通常呢，这一个暂时性的刺青是被一个已经拥有成功婚姻的人，然后传承下去画在新娘身上的。
Not only does the Mendi look beautiful, but it is also believed to bring good luck.
所以曼海蒂呢，这样子的一个暂时性的刺青，不仅看起来很美丽，人们也相信它能够带来 good luck 好运。
Okay, time for vocab review. See ya in a second. Okay, friends, it's time for vocab review. Our first word today is a noun, a bride.
所以我们今天复习的第一个字是 bride， 新娘是一个名词。
Number 2, another noun, a groom.
新郎也是一个名词。
Remember the verb means to comb your hair, brush your teeth, get clean.
动词的话是梳理的意思。
Number 3, to throw a party.
那我们第三个呢是举办派对，记得要用动词 throw。
And remember, you are at a party if you use a preposition. Number 4, to be expected to do something.
被期待、被期望要做什么事情，就叫 be expected to.
Number 5, this is a verb, to present.
Present 就是呈现或者是说赠予的意思，我们用动词 present.
D R G N J, to present. The noun is present.
所以动词名词会是同一个字，但是重音不一样，读法不一样。
Number 6, a funeral, not a funeral. 不好玩。
对啊 ，funeral 是丧礼的意思。
Number 7 is an apology.
Apology 在这边是名词，道歉的名词，不是 apologize 哦 ，apologize 是动词哦。
And lastly today, temporary.
Temporary.
Good, and that's our adjective, and was it 暂时, right?
对，暂时的、短暂的。
All right, well, this is just day 1. We'll be back with day 2, and we have our question for you. Very quickly think about it. What is the best wedding song? Tell us in the comments, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Until then, for Enjoy English School, I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
And we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.